So, with that said, let's move on to the next and final topic, and that's Mulan. That is Mulan. It has recently been announced that Disney's Mulan will now be released on September 4th on Disney Plus, with the rental fee of $30. Mulan will also be simultaneously playing in theaters, if theaters are open, and then which theaters are open, I don't know. Disney CEO Bob Chapek. Sorry if I messed up your last name there. If you are watching, but he came out and stated, "quote We thought it was important to find alternative ways to bring this exceptional family-friendly film to them. I'm guessing he's talking about the audience in a timely manner." End quote. How much of that is true? I mean, I don't know, but this is interesting. This is an interesting move by Disney because I feel like if this movie is to turn out really good, I feel like it would have made a whole lot of money at the box office, especially if it is to turn out to be pretty good. Plus, the trailers were awesome. The trailers were really, really cool. It's also interesting because Disney left a movie like New Mutants to still release in theaters, I believe, on August 28th, again, if theaters reopen. And I feel like Mulan most likely would have made more money than New Mutants would. So I wonder what the reasoning behind that is. I feel like New Mutants is more suited for a Disney Plus rather than a Mulan. So I kind of wonder what the reasoning behind that is, but I don't know. Even though I'd rather watch both New Mutants and Mulan in theaters because, nothing could beat the movie theater experience, you know what I mean? But when I first saw this news, I kind of thought to myself, oh no, is Disney putting Mulan on Disney Plus because they don't really have much confidence in the movie? So they were just like, I don't know. I don't know about Mulan. You know what? Let's just put it on Disney Plus, whatever. But then I thought to myself again, well, you look at another movie that was supposed to come out in theaters by Disney that they put on Disney Plus in Artemis Fowl. That movie was free. Mulan, you have to pay $30 to watch it. So I was like, okay, so there is that. Now the question comes up of whether or not people are going to go on Disney Plus and pay the $30 to watch Mulan. Now, I think with families, it's definitely likelier for them to rent the movie. I mean, if it's like a family of 3 or 4, it'd probably be equal the amount as if they were to go to the movies, maybe even less since they're not paying for snacks. I mean, so I think a family of like 3 or 4 or more, I think they're definitely the likelier audience to pay the $30 to watch Mulan. Now, is a group of 2 people or 1 person going to rent Mulan? I don't think that's as likely as a family renting Mulan. It depends how excited they are to see the movie. I mean, I might rent it because it's been so long since we've had like a big movie come out like Mulan. I also don't really think this is going to be a big draw for Disney Plus. Like if somebody really wanted to watch Mulan and they don't have Disney Plus, I mean, I think they'll probably do like that 3-day free trial, rent the movie, and that's it. I mean, maybe some people are like, oh, Disney Plus is pretty good. Maybe I'll subscribe to the service. Not only that, but Disney really needs to start the marketing for this if they want people to know, be like, hey, Mulan's coming to Disney Plus. Disney's definitely got to start that marketing because I'm definitely seeing none of it. So there is that, but there's actually a lot of good stuff coming really soon. I mean, yeah, obviously you have Mulan coming out on the 4th, and that same weekend you got season 2 of The Boys, which is awesome. And not only that, but the weekend before you have Bill and Ted 3, excuse me, which actually moved up a week because of this Mulan thing, I'm guessing. But that moved up a week, so that's pretty exciting there. So yeah, a bunch of really cool and exciting stuff coming out. Oh, and New Mutants. Oh, and I totally forgot. And Tenet, if theaters are to reopen. Both Tenet and New Mutants are going to release within the next coming week. So a bunch of whole fun and exciting stuff. But even if theaters don't reopen and Tenet or New Mutants doesn't come out, you still got a whole lot of fun stuff to look forward to, like Mulan, The Boys, and Bill and Ted Face the Music. But to kind of recap, this is an interesting move by Disney. I mean, again, it'd probably make more money in theaters, but there are no theaters, and I wonder what the reasoning was behind putting Mulan on Disney Plus rather than an Immunes. I mean, I don't know. And I don't really see this being a big draw to people signing up for Disney Plus. But again, you never know. Disney may shock the world. We'll just have to wait and see.